CEOs from 5 different companies from Cyprus, some startups seeking investment opportunities in the U.S. in the areas of technology and life sciences, participated in a unique event organized by the Cyprus U.S. Chamber of Commerce on December 11th at the Eisner Amper headquarters in Manhattan, New York. The event was greeted by the president of the chamber, Mr. Nikos Nikolaou, and then followed the presentations. Supported by slides and video and offering substantial information on their company's background, merits, products, and services, each representative made his case before potential investors in attendance, and thereafter followed a question and answer session. The 5 participating companies were Cove, Odyssey, Hyperion Group, Point RF, and Global Research. This was the first of its kind event supporting investment opportunities between Cypriot and American companies planned by the Cyprus U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and organizers felt extremely proud for putting it together and for giving this unique opportunity to some of the most successful companies of Cyprus to seek U.S. investors. Mr. Nikolaou, tell us a little bit about today's event.
Well, first of all, thank you, Elena, for coming to cover the event. This is an event that's the first of its kind. This is the first time that we're bringing here startup companies from Cyprus to do investor presentations, to raise capital. It's never done in the past, but this is the first time we're doing it, and we're very excited.
And tell us a little bit about the process selecting these particular companies.
The process was a long one, and was a lot of back and forth between soliciting information and getting information from companies, reviewing the information, and then getting back to them with questions. I would say that we reviewed about 25 companies, and we ended up bringing only 5 companies that were ready for the U.S. market. So we didn't want to bring any company. We want to bring companies that had high success of success.
And as far as the attendees are concerned, are you hopeful that they will work with any of these companies?
Well, hopefully. Half of the room here is all investors. We targeted investors specifically for tech companies. And that's the hope, eventually, to have some interest in these companies, continue the dialogue, and eventually invest in them.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you would like to add before I wish you and yours a very happy New Year and a very Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas?
No, thank you. Yes, as a chamber, Cyprus U.S. Chamber, our mission is to promote bilateral trade between Cyprus and the United States, and this event today goes to the heart of what we do. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, your family, and all of your listeners. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Gavrilidis, welcome to New York. You made a very thorough presentation today.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit more about your company, briefly, actually, about the merits of your company.
So we're a startup. We want to be the ultimate address book. So what we're building is an app that is it's not a CRM system. It's not a professional network. It helps you better manage your contacts and leverage them. And we started in Cyprus and Athens. We built a product that is very intuitive. It's an app that you can download, but very sophisticated at the back end. We built an exceptional team to deliver that, and we are currently growing into the US market.
And you mentioned something very interesting, which is also very interesting to the US market, is that you're working on a patent. You want to tell us about your patent?
Yes, we've got a patent on the way that what happens in Cove, if you're looking for a lawyer in New York, for example, Cove will pinpoint you to the right person in your address book that can actually help you with that, to help you leverage a lawyer in New York. And the way that we obfuscate the contact, so basically what we're doing, we're sharing address books, but on the other end, we're not showing who the target contact is. So you can advertise your address book, but not give it away. And the way that we obfuscate is a patent pending mechanism.
And do you provide the list of people, the contacts, or is it each person's contacts?
No, we integrate with each person's contacts, and then we show them who in that contact list can get them a job thereafter, like someone thereafter.
Okay. I see. Okay. Well, is there anything else you would like to stress about your company? And are you hopeful that you get a deal tonight?
Yes, I am hopeful. Actually, we're closing around now, so I'm hopeful to build really good relationships because we are looking to open another big growth round in the next 9 to 12 months. So we want to liaise with investors here, and especially investors that can help us with partnerships within the U.S. because that's a target market for us. And I'm hoping that we're going to get this tonight.
Well, good luck and Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Onofriou, you represent Odyssey. What is Odyssey all about?
Well, this is about cybersecurity and protecting our customers from breaches and any kind of cybercrime.
Well, cybercrime is something very serious following all these WikiLeaks. So how can you verify that your company is one of the best? How can you guarantee that?
Obviously, no one can guarantee we're the best, but we are 14 years in business in the cyber crime space. We have customers that are our customers for the last 14 years. So
And you didn't have any breaches?
we didn't have any breaches. We always train our people and we progress technologically. We also develop the system in order to help our customers avoid breaches. So we're investing.
I found very interesting your points during your presentation when you said that although you're a much smaller company than was known, you have some advantages. Briefly, can you tell me about your advantages?
Yeah, we've developed a system that uses high technology analytics through big data that can analyze a vast amount of data logs, billions data logs, and proactively through behavioral analytics and machine learning identify imminent dangers to customers and inform them that there is a danger coming in order to react.
I see. Well, I wish you the very best, and I hope you find an investor here in the U.S. And I also would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you. All the best to you too. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Mr. Gassianidis, very impressive presentation this evening. I would like to also ask you to tell me a little bit more about your company.
Well, we're based out of Cyprus. It's headquartered in Nicosia. We have offices in different countries, in Saudi Arabia, in India, in Russia, in the United States. We employ multinational people of all genders, all religions, all colors, all
But mainly, I
languages.
would like to know what is your focus this evening and what kind of an investor you're looking for.
We're looking for, our focus is to make our company aware in the financial community. We're looking for raising funds for expansion and growth, particularly for growth here in the United States and Latin America. And basically is doing, as a first introduction to this market.
As I recall, you started back in the early 90s. And what are the products and services that you provide?
We started in '93. What we do is we provide advisory, consulting, and solutions implementation. So we help customers in the process industries, manufacturers, refineries, oil and gas, petrochemicals, and so forth, apply technology to be able to solve their operational problems and improve their operations, basically.
Is this the first time you're visiting the U.S. trying to find an investor?
To find an investor, no, we've had some discussions in the past some years ago that we came to look around. There was some interest, but in the end we closed with somebody else in Europe. So
I see. Are you happy from tonight's attendance as far as the investors are concerned?
I think it's a good crowd, and we'll see how it will develop. Yes, I think this is. You have to have the right level of expectations at this point in time. We just presented something in a very short period of time. If there is interest, it will be followed up later on. So how successful it is will be judged in the next couple of weeks.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question because you mentioned it in your presentation. During the financial crisis in Cyprus, you were hurt. But tell me now, how's the finances of Cyprus? Are you happy? Are they moving along?
I think the fiscal and government part is improving greatly, and I think slowly, the banking sector is beginning to come back, which is what needs to happen for the industry to work. So I think we went through a very dry patch for a few years, but I think I can conclusively say that in the last 6 months we've seen a gradual change. It's gradual change, money being available, banks being more open to discuss things. Uh, so we're hopeful.
Okay, thank you so much, and I would like to wish you and yours happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You too as well.
Can you tell us which company you're representing and what is your goal this evening?
I represent Point RF Systems PLC. We're based out of Larnaca, Cyprus. Our goal is to present our company to the investors and to raise round B.
Tell me a little bit about your company briefly.
We are a company that is in the provide solutions for the long-term post-acute care industry in the United States, focused currently in the United States. What we do is we install hardware and software in skilled nursing facilities, nursing homes, that enhances the quality of care.
And finally, what is your challenge this evening?
Our challenge is to make a great presentation and that the investors will line up and they'll fight between them who will give us more cash for a higher valuation.
Any final thoughts?
We have great feelings. The people, there's energy in the room. Everybody looks very excited. Everybody's engaged in the presentations. We feel great about it.
Well, thank you so much and happy holidays.
Thank you to you, to everybody.
Mr. Komodoromos, being the founder and the honorary chairman of the chamber, I think you feel very proud this evening.
Absolutely. Yes, I'm proud. I'm proud for our chamber. I'm proud that we really hit the next level. What is being organized here today is evidence of the effort and the seriousness. Our board of directors is facing the effort in completing our mission, which is nothing else than helping businesses from Cyprus we're the bridge between Cyprus and the United States. And today, hosting the 5 companies that came to speak about investments in Cyprus and about getting help, investing help from investors here in the United States, that really shows exactly the mission of the chamber. And I want to congratulate the board of directors, our president, Nikos Nikolaou. He's done a fantastic job. And to express my pride for the companies from Cyprus, the quality of their work, and truly the detail by which they gave their presentation and the professionalism.
And I also wanted to ask you, from the business aspect, because you're a businessman, you have your own business here in the United States, how convinced were you this evening that you might take on one of these companies?
I'm sure that the people that deal in the specific sector that these companies are specializing, they heard a lot of good things. What I'm taking away this evening is the professionalism and the detail of the information they have provided, which truly shows that they are not fly-by-the-night companies. They're companies that are there to stay, and I'm certain that any investor who decides to put money in these companies is going to do well.
Well, Mr. Komodoromos, I would like to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and keep up the good work.
Elena, thank you for everything you do for the chamber. You're here with us every occasion that there is an event. You're supporting us, and I'm sure that it's a reciprocal effort. Yes. I'm sure that the chamber is also supporting you, and you deserve all the support you can get from us. Thank you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.